A moment ago, we were talking about the National Labor Relations Act, okay? Mm-hmm. And there's a gentleman, you may be familiar with him, Reese Lloyd, very good friend of mine, good writer for newswithviews.com, WorldNet Daily, and he's getting a copy of your book right away, but he brought up a very interesting subject, and you know what, I'm going to let him bring this up about the SEIU Janitors for Justice campaign. Reese, how you doing?
Very good, Chuck, very good. It's a very, very interesting show. Your guest is giving an awful lot of great information.
Put your question and your comment right now to the world-famous David A. Bego, author of Devil at My Doorstep.
Well, Mr. Bego, first of all, I just want to say as a preface that I admire what you've done in standing up as you have, and also bringing forth all of this information most Americans are totally unaware of. And I do have and I know you're represented by counsel, and I don't want to intrude on any area, but I believe that you and all the other employers are required by the federal government to ensure that you are hiring persons who are legally in the country, on the one hand. On the other hand, you're being compelled to deal with a union that advocates open borders and has among its ranks illegal aliens. It sets out to organize illegal aliens. So my question is, what the protections are you receiving as an employer from the federal government to protect you from a situation in which you are, on the one hand, may be charged with employing illegal aliens, on the other hand, charged with failing to bargain in good faith with an organization representing illegal aliens, especially since Andy Stern has now famously said that the motto is workers of the world unite as a business practice.
Well, first of all, thanks for your comments. I appreciate that. It is a tough situation. Fortunately, we don't bargain it with the SEIU, so I don't have to worry about that. And our company, we do not hire illegal immigrants, and we go to great lengths to make sure that all the people we hire are legal. However, in answering your question, what we found interesting, we do have access to agreements the SEIU has signed with competitors, and it's very interesting in those agreements that they clearly have statements in most of them where it says if you are going to terminate somebody because there's a question about their legality of being in this country, you first have to negotiate with the union. And I don't know of anybody that's been forced to do that. But to my knowledge, there's nobody that the government ain't going to step in and help you. The union's going to push it, and the chips are going to fall where they may, and then you could be in a legal mess before it's over with. But there's no doubt that this particular union is trying to get anybody and everybody they can as members because they need revenue, which is dues, and they're going to do it any way they can.
Chuck, if I may extrapolate a bit on that, I know that SEIU has as the overwhelming majority of its members are in fact government employees, and even though it started as a service organization for janitors. Are you in a position, you and the other employers that you deal with in the various associations that you mentioned in your book, are you in a situation where you are having a union like SEIU make demands on you, whether or not you're now presently required to bargain, but especially if they eliminate the secret ballot, in a situation in which, David, on the one hand...
If you guys can hang on just a second, I'll let him get to that answer and a follow-up there with Reese Lloyd. David A. Bego, Reese Lloyd on the line. David's the author of the book, Devil at My Doorstep. By the way, the website, thedevilatmydoorstep.com. Real simple, real good hookup there. We'll be right back.
Support our troops and get rid of your old car. Do you have an old car you can't sell and want to get rid of? Why not donate it to support our United States troops? Donate it to Operation Gratitude. You'll receive a great tax write-off, and every car donated helps fund care packages sent to American servicemen and women deployed in hostile and difficult conditions throughout the world. So far, Operation Gratitude has sent over 530,000 packages to date. So donate your car and help show our United States troops that they are valued, appreciated, and respected for the freedom that they provide us. We accept all cars in any condition, running or not, and pickup is free 7 days a week.
888-815-7407. Call today, 888-815-7407. Call Operation Gratitude at 888-815-7407. Support our military troops today. Call 888-815-7407.
Hi, this is Magic Malt Larson. If you want something brand new, try something really old. Yes, I do a show called Hear Them Again for the First Time, and I play recordings, many of which are so old that they're brand new to most of our audience. Try CRN1 Sunday afternoon, 4 to 5 p.m., and that's Pacific Time. We have a lot of fun, and it's totally different radio.
Who's watching your home when you're not there? It could be a burglar. Burglars prefer to break in when they think no one is home, and no one will stop them. Don't be an easy target for intruders. Protect your home with a free security system monitored by ADT, the leader in home security. Pick up your phone right now and get free hardware, free medical and fire alert, and free activation. It's an $850 value. Just call Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, at 1-866-669-8954. You'll get 24-hour protection, and there's no cost for parts or activation. Call now about a free security system monitored by ADT. Call 1-866-669-8954. $99 installation charge, 36-month monitoring agreement at $35.99 per month. Call for terms and conditions of this offer and Protect Your Home license numbers. Call now, 1-866-669-8954. That's 1-866-669-8954.
You can now hear some of your favorite CRN shows while you're on the go with Stitcher Radio. Listen to What's Cooking Today, The Barry Farber Show, Talkback with Chuck Wilder, The PM Show with Robert Conrad, and more. Stitcher is a free news and talk mobile application. The latest episode is always available for you, no syncing needed, and no memory wasted. Available for your iPhone, your Palm Pre, Android phones, or your BlackBerry. Downloading is easy. Go to Stitcher.com or check out the App Store for your individual mobile phone.
Everybody's talking at me.
And my guest, David A. Bego, author, Devil at My Doorstep, the website, thedevilatmydoorstep.com, and Reese Lloyd's called in. Reese, finish up that question, and then we'll get a comment there from David.
Well, the essence of the question is this. SEIU represents overwhelmingly public sector employees. Are you in a situation, you and the other employers, in a situation in which they're banging on your door, that devil at your doorstep? On the one hand, the SEIU, and then the people who come out to do such things, say OSHA inspections or other such governmental acts, are members of the SEIU?
No, what they do in a corporate campaign, and you're right, a lot of them are public, but they still have a lot of private employees too, and a lot of healthcare, especially in California right now. But what the SEIU does is, like they did against us in their corporate campaigns, is they will go into places like OSHA, EOC, well, not the EOC, but OSHA and National Labor Relations Board, and they will file the complaints themselves. And because you don't have to have the individual involved sign it, they just have their organizers sign them. And the next thing you know is OSHA or NLRB is knocking at your door with these complaints. I'll give you one quick example. In Cincinnati, where we clean a college, I got a call from OSHA one morning, and they said, "You've been charged with forcing your employees to take human body parts out in bags at night." And, I said, "What?" And I thought about it for a minute. I said, "So tell me, it was the SEIU that filed the complaint." Of course, they couldn't tell me. This was
but
just
it did
a normal.
hold you up for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a normal biology lab. Of course, we had to do an investigation. But here's what they do with this that is so bad. That same afternoon, in the streets of downtown Cincinnati, the SEIU had their foot soldiers out handing out flyers saying we were being investigated for those acts.
Boy,
and see, what they're trying to do is they're just trying to intimidate you and beat you down until you'll sign the neutrality agreement, which eliminates the secret ballot election and gives them card check. And that's all they want.
Well, Reese, we are out of time, and I certainly appreciate your call and your excellent question there. Yeah, janitors for justice, even though they're all illegal, or most of them. Thank you very much, Reese, and I'll talk to you later. David, you know, I got to tell you, they got to get a copy of the book as soon as possible, and you can get it at the bookstores. It's also available at your website, right?
Yeah, at my website and Amazon.com, and then get it at Barnes and Nobles, and I don't know.
Sign up for your blog, of course. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, sign up for my blog. That's the devil at my doorstep.wordpress.com, and if people, we have a newsletter too. If people are interested in that, it's the devil at my doorstep at emsinc.com or EMS Inc. and we can sign them up for it.
And as you say in the finale of this article, the SEIU's insidious tentacles, that all these bad things, the incentives against the American people, are modeled off the president's trainers.
That's right,
the SEIU.
That's right, the SEIU. And if you look at the last video that we've got on that blog, it shows the president standing up and saying he's behind the SEIU, and he used to be an organizer, and he supports them.
Well, I always say, how do you spell acorn? SEIU. That's their new spelling. Thank you, David. Look forward to our next visit. All right.
All right, thanks a lot. And can I say one more thing? Whoever you're advertising for food and that restaurant, I'll tell you what, they had me hungry.